Cardinal Key, and I will be co-hosting the evening's event with John Murphy of Blue Key. On behalf of the Blue Key and Cardinal Key organizations, I would like to say thank you for attending this evening's event to honor Chadron State's graduates and recognize their outstanding performance in academics and collegiate activities. I'd also like to thank Mr. Bobby Pace for providing music for this evening. Please join me in a round of applause for his talents and passion. To provide this evening's Ivy Day welcome, I am pleased to introduce the president of Chadron State College, Dr. Randy Ryan.
Good evening. Welcome graduating seniors and families and friends of our class of 2019. Ivy Day is a very important tradition at Chadron State because it is the one time each year we honor the academic achievements of our students. Ivy Day evolved from a traditional May Day program dating back to the 1920s. Early photographs show that a maypole was part of the ceremony. Its main purpose has always been to honor seniors who have excelled academically. Since its beginning, a queen has been crowned, but it wasn't until 1989 that the tradition of having an Ivy Day king was begun. For many years, Ivy Day has been sponsored by the National Honorary Society's Blue Key for men and Cardinal Key for women. In 2008, a new tradition of having Blue Key and Cardinal Key members share the Master of Ceremonies duties began. Prior to that time, the MC has always been a Blue Key member. Congratulations to all of you who are receiving academic awards and recognitions this evening. We are so very proud of your accomplishments, and we are proud of each of you. Thank you.
Thank you, President Ryan. We will now introduce the members of the Ivy Day royalty in the 2019 King and Queen. Ivy Day at Chadron State College dates back to at least 1920, with one of the traditions being the crowning of a queen. In 1989, the selection of an Ivy Day king was added to the event. Royalty are nominated from the memberships of Blue Key and Cardinal Key, and the king and queen is selected by the student population. Please hold your applause until all candidates have introduced, and please forgive Katie and I if we pronounce any names wrong.
The 2019 Ivy Day Court, in no particular order, begins with Brittany Sukup and Logan Spencer. Brittany Sukup of O'Neill, Nebraska, is the daughter of Jean and Cindy Sukup. She was involved in the Health Professions Club, Sports Medicine Club, Tri Beta, Cardinal Key, and the Newman House. She will graduate with a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in human biology. Following graduation, she plans to attend the medicine program at the University of Nebraska Medical Center in Omaha.
Logan Spencer, also of O'Neill, Nebraska, is the son of Wendell and Sharon Spencer. Logan was involved in the Health Professions Club, Sports Medicine Club, and Blue Key. He majored in human biology, and he plans to attend the University of Nebraska Medical Center in Omaha, become a family physician, and return to rural Nebraska. The next attendants are Katie Oddbody and Justin Hartman.
Katie Oddbody of Crete, Nebraska, is the daughter of Ernie Oddbody and the late Wendy Oddbody. She served as president of Cardinal Key, treasurer of Tri Beta, and was involved with the Health Professions Club and Revive. She will graduate with a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in human biology and minors in social psychology and personality systems. In the fall of 2019, she will begin attending the University of Nebraska Medical Center to study to become a physician's assistant.
Justin Hartman of Valentine, Nebraska, is the son of Chuck Hartman and Dottie Galino. While at CSC, Justin was involved with the Newman House, the Social Work Club, the Table Tennis Club, and Blue Key. He would graduate with a degree in social work, and he hopes to get a job at the Department of Social Services in Mission, South Dakota, and work on his master's degree in social work at the University of Nebraska-Kearney.
Joining the stage party is Gabrielle Brumfield and Luke Fick. Gabrielle Brumfield of Pendleton, Indiana, is the daughter of Renette and John Brumfield. At CSC, Gabrielle was involved with the Health Professions Club, Sports Medicine Club, Tri Beta, Cardinal Key, Student Senate, and was in an institutional networks of biomedical research excellence scholar. She majored in chemistry and minored in human biology. She plans to attend medical school this fall.
Luke Fick of Loveland, Colorado, is the son of Clint and Candace. Luke was active at CSC with the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Blue Key, and Intramurals. He also worked on campus for CSC Athletics and was involved with the men's basketball team. He'll graduate tomorrow with a Bachelor's of Arts in Business Administration with an emphasis in finance. He plans to move to Cheyenne, Wyoming and begin a career as an investment banker. Up next are Hannah Fesler and Jay-Sean Jackson.
Hannah Fesler of Alliance, Nebraska is the daughter of Laura Shoemaker and Steve Fesler. Hannah was the Campus Activities Board Vice Chair of Programming, Cardinal Key Secretary, President for both the Student Alumni Council and the Psychology Club, and was involved with the Eagle Impact Award Committee. She will graduate with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology with minors in Business and Criminal Justice. Beginning in the fall, she will attend George Washington University to pursue a master's degree in forensic psychology.
Jay-Sean Jackson of Denver is the son of Danae Campbell and Robert Stevenson. In addition to Blue Key, Jay-Sean played for the men's basketball team for 3 years. He'll graduate tomorrow with a degree in sports and recreation management. Following graduation, he plans to continue his basketball career overseas. The 2019 Ivy Day Queen, Kimberly Hernandez, is escorted by the 2019 Ivy Day King, TJ Amundsen. The attendants to the Queen are Sophia and Rhea Rose Wyatt and Lily Keithley.
Kimberly Hernandez of Scottsbluff, Nebraska is the daughter of Paul and Maria Hernandez. She was active in the Campus Activities Board, Student Senate, the Activity Fee Board, Cardinal Key, Psychology Club, The Nest, and committee appointments for homecoming, Scholastic Day, and Spring Days. She will graduate with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology tomorrow. She plans to continue working at Chadron State College's Human Resources Coordinator and pursue a master's degree in clinical mental health counseling.
TJ Amundsen of Curtis, Nebraska is the son of Tim and Christy Amundsen. TJ was active in Blue Key and the Student Alumni Council at CSC. He will graduate tomorrow with a degree in sports management, including an option in exercise science and minoring in business and nutrition and wellness. He plans to begin his career with an athletic performance internship at the University of Minnesota. Let's have one final applause for the 2019 Ivy Day Award. Thank you. My fellow members of Blue Key annually select a member of the CSC faculty to provide a greeting at Ivy Day. Mr. Roger Mays, professor of theater, is the individual who has been asked to speak this evening. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Roger Mays.
It is really humbling to be asked to speak to you tonight. When Alex Helmbrecht and Blue Key asked me to give the address, my initial response was, I think you're making a big mistake, but I'll accept. So after I finished, I believe it's fair to say that any complaints you might have should go to Alex. The good news is that when he said I should speak from 5 to 10 minutes, I said, I'll shoot for 5. The reason for my response is that I was painfully aware of one simple dilemma. What could I possibly say that would make this evening more special for this group than it already is? After all, this entire room is full of students, friends, and family that have spent their entire lives to reach this moment. They have strived, struggled, saved, planned, and persevered to get to this point. They've kept their eyes on the prize and made the glorious commitment to bettering not only their own lives and careers, but also improving the lives of their friends, family, fellow citizens, and their country. I'm truly apprehensive. There's little I can say that will make this evening any more special, but nonetheless, I'll try. Lucinda, my wife of 39 years, has taught me that I need to come from my center, to speak from my heart. So, since the last 40 years of my life have been spent in theater, I'll use that lens through which I'll look for tonight's address. We have a saying in the world of drama: theater is life. film is art, and TV is furniture. So, since theater is life, there are two men of the theater that I'm going to mention tonight. One is William Shakespeare, and not because he wrote some highfalutin speeches, but because his true genius was that he, perhaps more than any other, understood what it's like to be human and captured so much of this struggle and paradox in his writing. The other is a Russian named Konstantin Stanislavski. He was the guy who spent his entire life trying to answer the question, how do you teach actors how to act? And even today, Stanislavski is the basis for nearly any acting book you would ever care to read. In his play, As You Like It, Shakespeare tells us that all the world is a stage. All the men and women are merely players. They have their entrances and their exits, and each one, in their time, plays many parts. Today, it is projected that each of you will have between 12 to 15 different jobs in your life. 12 different roles to play, 12 different acts, tons of auditions to schedule and prepare for, all adding up to the glorious play of life on which you are about to embark. And not only are you the leading role in this play, you'll also be the one who writes the script. So, how can we learn to play this role well and breathe our own soul into the life of the character? How do we get the audience to believe that they are watching a real live human being struggling for something worthwhile, something that their life literally depends upon? Stanislavski teaches that first you must find the objectives of the character. What is it they want? What are they trying to achieve? What is their driving passion? The next question to be answered are the obstacles. What stands in their way? Who and what are they up against? What do they need to do to overcome these obstacles to get what they want? And that the greater the obstacles, the greater the performance. The next step is to answer, how do they try at each and every moment of the play to get closer to their goal? How does each intention, each word, every action get you closer to your goal? How do you get or make the others that are in your way to change? And finally, we ask, what are your expectations? What excites you about achieving your objective? What enthusiasm does it bring to you to imagine it? Every well-played and believable role will reveal not just a petty want or need, but a true passion and excitement in what they are fighting for. When I first started acting, I tried so hard to follow these precepts. Nonetheless, I often found that it still felt a little bit fake, a little bit phony, and not entirely believable for either myself or the audience. I kept trying to replace myself with a character, to substitute his soul for mine, to pretend rather than to play for real. But then I read yet another book by Stanislavski, in which he explained to his students, the person that you are is 1,000 times more interesting and genuine than any character you might play. I'm going to say that again. The person that you are is 1,000 times more interesting and genuine than any character that you might play. It was then that I realized that to truly give a great performance, I needed to stop trying to be somebody else, to no longer pretend to be someone other than who I am, and to use myself as the foundation for every role, to make their wants my wants, to deal with each obstacle truthfully, to spend each moment paying attention not to myself, but to all those other characters and situations that stood in my way. That's when I truly became a better actor, by no longer leaving myself behind, but to bring all that I am to each role that I play, and to realize that I needed to look at the rest of the cast and all the other characters for my inspiration, to really listen, to respond truthfully each and every time, and learn to play from moment to moment to moment. Each of you have played your different roles every day: the student, the lover, the dear friend, the child, the citizen, and maybe even the parent. In fact, you've learned to shift from each and every role so effortlessly that perhaps you've not even noticed. And all the while, you've been writing your own script, your own lines, and choosing your own actions. And look how well you have played. Tonight, you are all here as a justifiably proud graduate or friend or family member just before the curtain comes down on Act 1. If the statistics are right, we may have as many as 12 more acts to go. But each one can be genuine, passionate, truthful, and end happily if we realize that not only is theater life, but that life is theater, and that all the world truly is a stage. We feed our goals and passions, size up our obstacles, play our actions moment to moment, all fueled with the excitement of our expectations. And this will ensure that each role we play will end in fulfillment. I'd like to conclude tonight with another bit of Shakespeare. In his play, Henry V, Shakespeare pens the pivotal moment when King Henry finds himself in the greatest battle in the history of England, the Battle of Agincourt. 700 British soldiers find themselves up against 7,000 French knights. The English are outnumbered 10-1. Henry's troops are exhausted. They have been driven back time and again. They are disheartened, and his goal is to rally them to the greatest victory Britain has ever known. Once more unto the breach, dear friends. Once more. We'll close the all up with our English dead. In peace, there's nothing so becomes a man as modest stillness and humility. But when the blast of war blows in our ears, then imitate the action of the tiger. Stiffen the sinews, summon up the blood, disguise fair nature with hard-favored rage. Then lend the eye a terrible aspect. Let it pry through the portage of the head like the brass cannon. Let the brow o'erwhelm it as fearfully it doth the colored rock o'erhanging jutty its confounded base. Swilled with the wild and wasteful Ocean. Now set the teeth and stretch the nostril wide and bend up every spirit to its full height. On, you noblest English, whose blood is fet from fathers of war proof, fathers that, like so many Alexanders of India's parts, were mourned till even fought and sheathed their swords for lack of argument. Dishonor not your mothers. Now do attest that those that you called fathers did beget you. Be copy now to men of grosser blood and teach them how to war. And you, good yeoman, whose limbs were made in England, show us here the medal of your pasture. Let us swear that you are worth your breeding, which I doubt not. For there is none of you so mean and base that hath not noble luster in your eyes. I see you stand like greyhounds on the slip, straining upon the start. The game's afoot. Follow your spirits, and upon this charge cry, God for Harry, England, and St. George. Thank you for your kind attention.
Each year, members of Cardinal Key and Blue Key also select a member from their respective groups to speak during the Ivy Day ceremony. The 2019 Cardinal Key Orator is Katie Oddbody. Please join me in welcoming her to the podium.
Good evening, class of 2019. I'm honored to speak to you tonight and to share in this moment with you. For many of us, after we graduate in a few hours, we will part from this place. Some of you will return to visit, but some of you will never come back to Chadron. No matter where life takes us, we always have Chadron State College in common. Now, maybe it's just me, but the idea of leaving Chadron is a little bittersweet. 4 years ago, I made my first 455-mile drive away from home to Chadron. At this time, Chadron was a destination where I knew no one and that I'd never been to. I merely trusted what I heard, which is that Chadron had an incredibly great biology department and that Chadron was just a place you had to experience to understand. I stand here 4 years later to tell you that I am so glad I came to experience Chadron. I expected to find a great education at Chadron State College, but what I didn't expect was to find a family and a home. I hope in your time here at CSC you found a home, graduates. Chadron is a town I will forever cherish. From the minute you stepped foot on CSC's campus, you were cared about. It was scary to move into a new place and to watch family drive away. For many of us, we were left in our dorm rooms, scared and unsure of what the next hour would bring, let alone the next 4 years. From our first hour to our next 4 years, we all had different experiences. But we shared one thing that only got sweeter as the years passed. We shared a home away from home. Now, what makes a home is not the building, just as what makes an incredible biology department is not the building. Rather, what makes a home are the people within the home, and what makes CSC's biology department incredible are the faculty and staff that are within the building. The best thing about what we share in common is that while we physically no longer will be on CSC's campus, we still have the ability to communicate with those who invested in us. We all have at least one professor that invested in us, and we will always remember, but because we went to CSC, I guarantee you have more than one. Once again, that looks different for each and every one of us, but personally, I knew that my life would forever be different after I met Dr. Buckman and Dr. Jameson. Therefore, I decided to share with you just a few of the lessons that I learned from them. I don't have time with all the ones that they taught me. But lesson 1 is to give everyone a chance to succeed. Even the freshman who asks far too many questions and maybe sheds a few too many tears can become a successful and confident individual. Lesson 2, it's okay to fail as long as you try again. Countless experiments with Dr. Buckman taught me what trying again really meant. Trying again means believing that what you are working for is worth changing a few things and giving the goal another chance. Lesson 3, get to know people. Knowing someone is more than just knowing their name. Knowing someone is knowing what drives them to do what they do every day and knowing how to encourage them along the way. Knowing someone takes time. Time that you'll have to give up when you are busy, and time that maybe you don't have. But knowing someone will always be worth the time you give up for them. Lesson 4, never miss a chance to learn and embrace opportunities. We have the ability to learn the rest of our life. My time at Chadron State College has taught me so much, but the future comes with more chances to learn. Personally, before I leave here, I'm still trying to learn how Dr. Buckman magically makes machines work by speaking kindly to them and patting 3 times. I think this is a trick of the trade that I may never learn, though. A few final closing remarks. To my family, who has supported me from afar and continued to believe in me, even when you hardly ever see me, thank you. I really appreciate you. To CSC's faculty and staff that constantly supported me and encouraged me daily, thank you. I couldn't have done it without you. To the congregation at Ridgeview Bible Church, thank you for your unconditional love and support in my walk with Jesus. And finally, to the graduates, I wish you the best with your future endeavors.
Thank you, Katie. The blue key orator is Lance Szynski. Please welcome him to the podium.
Soon-to-be graduates, we made it. We survived long days at the library, an onslaught of forum posts, a few too many group projects, and for most of us, unhealthy late-night doses of caffeine. We spent hundreds of hours reading, writing, and studying, but hey, at least we got 3 spring breaks this semester. A part of me feels like Sam and Frodo at the end of Lord of the Rings. It's done. It's over. Much like the ring was for Frodo, college has been a heavy burden to bear, but I know I'll miss its precious moments. It's easy to remember the hard times of the past 4 years, but there are far more great times. As I'm sure holds true for all of you, the friends I made here shaped my personal character as much, or more, than the curriculum. Although the memes we shared will be long forgotten, I know that the experiences and adventures we've had will not be. As for the college itself, I could not have been more blessed to be here. First and foremost, CSC is perfectly located between America's 2 most iconic monuments, Mount Rushmore and Carhenge. Second, the small class sizes allowed for one-on-one time with professors that we could not have received elsewhere. There certainly is no other place where you can learn random, yet life-completing facts about tiger beetles from Dr. Bruss as you unsuspectingly wander the halls of math and science. I have learned several lessons during my time at CSC, but most importantly, I learned how to step out of my comfort zone. When I first showed up here, I pretty much kept to myself and went home after class. As time went on, I began to meet new people and started attending events. Now, I have a collection of memories with numerous people that I wouldn't trade for anything. As you all move on, I encourage you to take a step out of your comfort zone because it gives you far more rewarding and memorable experiences than does staying at home to watch an episode of The Office for the 3rd time. I think the eagle mascot is fitting for CSC. Chadron has been much like a nest, a somewhat secluded place in which we could all hone our skills and knowledge before spreading our wings. Although the seclusion of Chadron means that we are often dealing with technology 10 years out of date, or about 50 years in the case of some chemistry equipment, such a situation has helped us gain problem-solving skills and an appreciation for the simpler things in life. As we move on from CSC, some of us will become businessmen and women, ranchers, land managers, teachers, and some of us will pursue further education at professional and graduate schools. Whatever your path may be, remember your humble beginnings at CSC. The college may not have been the biggest or the fanciest, but it is a college that promoted personal growth through strong interpersonal connections with other students and faculty. My challenge to you, graduates, is to take what you've learned here, but don't become stagnant. Continue to seek knowledge to improve your field and to make a difference in this world.
Thank you, Lance. For the introduction and presentation of awards for 2019, I am pleased to announce Dr. Jim Margits, Dean of Liberal Arts.
Ivy Day is set aside to recognize those students who are graduating with honors and those who will receive special recognition of academic achievements. On behalf of the faculty, it is my pleasure to present the 2018-2019 Chadron State College's Ivy Day student recognitions. Honor medallions will be presented to students in recognition of their outstanding academic achievement. Students graduating with cum laude must attain a cumulative grade point average of 3.6 to 3.74. Students graduating with magna cum laude honors graduate with a grade point average of 3.75 to 3.89. And graduates who graduate with summa cum laude grade point average or have a grade point average of 3.9 to 4.0. CSC programs and faculty recognize students who demonstrate academic excellence and leadership in their discipline. Graduates, please come forward as I call your name. Parents, family, and friends, please feel welcome to come forward and take pictures of your honorees as they receive their recognition. There's a bit of space right up here. Nominees and Ivy Day royalty on stage will be recognized first. Gabrielle Lynn Brumfield, summa cum laude. Brittany A. Sukup, magna cum laude. Justin David Hartman, magna cum laude. Also recognition for outstanding work in social work. Katie Christine Oddbody, magna cum laude. Lance Anthony Stasinski, summa cum laude and outstanding work in organismal biology. Logan E. Spencer, for outstanding work in human biology, summa cum laude. Hannah L. Fesler, for outstanding work in psychology, summa cum laude. Timothy J. Annenson, outstanding work in sports and recreation management, magna cum laude. Kimberly Jean Hernandez, outstanding work in psychology, magna cum laude. Biju Alex, for outstanding academic achievement on a national exam in business. Brittany Lee Allen, summa cum laude. Courtney Lee Anderson, magna cum laude. Jade Atkins, outstanding work in agribusiness, magna cum laude. Jesse Bale, outstanding work in social work. Justin Ball, outstanding work in psychology. Delaney Boxa, cum laude. Colby Leroy Benson, cum laude. Dawson James Brunswick, outstanding work in business information systems, outstanding student in business, outstanding academic achievement on a national exam in business, magna cum laude. Ashley Jolynn Bundy, magna cum laude. Gina Mackenzie Carlson, magna cum laude. Courtney Casillas, outstanding work in art. Vanessa Chaparro, outstanding achievement on a national exam in business, magna cum laude. Miles Chosick, outstanding work in mathematics, magna cum laude. Kelly Grace Cooper, cum laude. Carla Evelyn Crane, outstanding work in psychology, magna cum laude. Brooke Ann Doggett, magna cum laude. Andrea Lynn Dowell, cum laude. Donika Lou Enevoldsen, outstanding work in music studies, cum laude. John Tyler Fansler, outstanding achievement on a national business exam, outstanding work in psychology, summa cum laude. Noah Francis Fisher, cum laude. Maya Irene Fonder, cum laude. Christina Marie Frick, magna cum laude. Taylor Elizabeth Geisler, outstanding work in education, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Jean Goodell, summa cum laude. Samuel A. Green, cum laude. Joshua Reed Harnish, outstanding work in accounting, summa cum laude. Jessica Ann Hartman, outstanding work in human biology, summa cum laude. Elise Renee Henry, magna cum laude. Reagan Jolene Hinton, magna cum laude. Krista M. Horn, cum laude. Emily Lucille Johnson, outstanding work in psychology, cum laude. Keziah Raquel Johnson, cum laude. Michelle Johnson, outstanding work in health education. McKenna Renee Jones, summa cum laude. Timmy Ann Keisel, outstanding work in English, summa cum laude. William D. Krause, outstanding work in rangeland livestock management, summa cum laude. Renee Marie Keeter, outstanding criminal justice student with a forensic studies emphasis, magna cum laude. Maria Labus, outstanding academic achievement on a national exam in business. Isaac Albert Langen, outstanding work in chemistry, summa cum laude. Madison Renee Langley, cum laude. Courtney Leanne Larson, magna cum laude. Michelle E. Latowski, outstanding academic achievement on a national exam in business. Aiden Bryant Mack, outstanding work in applied music. Nathan Parker McGinnis, cum laude. Aldisa Major, outstanding academic achievement on a national exam in business, cum laude. Miguel Martinez Jr., outstanding work in psychology, magna cum laude. Miles C. McDowell, summa cum laude. Marlia F. McDonald, outstanding academic achievement on a national exam in business. Christina Savaya McGann, outstanding criminal justice major, outstanding work in history, summa cum laude. Samantha Jo Merrill, outstanding legal studies major, summa cum laude. Christian John Miller, outstanding academic achievement on a national exam in business, outstanding work in marketing, summa cum laude. Brooke Danae Moore, cum laude. Lauren Nicole Newman, outstanding work in social work, magna cum laude. Tori Lynn Nielsen, magna cum laude. Jasmine Perez Osorio, outstanding work in social work. Gregory Lyle Peterson, cum laude. Barbara Alexandra Pieper, outstanding work in science education, middle grades, summa cum laude. Danae Lee Ray, outstanding work in social work, cum laude. Magnuson Adair Reineck, magna cum laude. Gina Rieger, outstanding work in psychology. Megan A. Rust, summa cum laude. Jennifer Lene Sherbarth, outstanding work in human biology, summa cum laude. Shannon Kathleen Schneider, outstanding work in English, magna cum laude. Savannah Elizabeth Silbaugh, cum laude. Tristan Clement Stevenson, outstanding work in art, summa cum laude. Whitney Elaine Stolen, cum laude. Kristen Brooke Stricker, summa cum laude. Charmaine Ray Strong, outstanding work in molecular biology. Alphys Georgette Stubbs, magna cum laude. Linda Talladay, magna cum laude. Sarah E. Tompkins, magna cum laude. Michaela Trimble, magna cum laude. Madison Marie Webb, outstanding work in business management, summa cum laude. Savannah Dawn Whitehour, magna cum laude. Vanessa Lynn Yeoman, outstanding work in rangeland ecology, summa cum laude. Have we inadvertently missed anyone? Let's congratulate our graduates.
Please join in another round of applause for these 2019 Ivy Day Awards recipients. This evening, I would also like to recognize the members of the Chadron State College Blue Key Honor Society. Blue Key has been an important part of Chadron State College for many years, with the charter originating in the spring of 1932. It has always been one of the greatest honors for a male student to be tapped for membership in Blue Key. The 1933 college annual stated that the purpose of the Blue Key is to institute close contacts between the administration and students and to sponsor worthwhile projects which are a benefit to the school and the student body. The men chosen for membership of Blue Key must be a full-time student of junior or senior status, have a cumulative GPA of 3.3, and be involved in at least one other Chadron State College activity. A current list of members is printed in the program. Would all present members, along with past members in the audience or with the faculty, please stand and be acknowledged.
I would also like to recognize the members of Cardinal Key National Honor Society. The Chadron Chapter of Cardinal Key was organized on May 6, 1932. Cardinal Key is composed of 25 members, and the woman chosen for membership must be a full-time student, junior or senior status, have at least a 3.25 cumulative GPA, and be involved in at least one other organization. Members are selected based on the cardinal virtues: faith, trust, fortitude, and wisdom. The list of our present members is printed in the program. Would all the present members, along with any past members in the audience or with the faculty, please stand and be acknowledged. Thank you. Thank you. You may be seated.
Our final presentation this evening is the Platinum Eagle Awards. Please join me in welcoming Sadie Shepard of the Platinum Eagle Selection Committee to the stage.
Would the recipients of the Platinum Eagle Award please come up to the stage? You guys, like the 8 of you that are notified. guys, my name is Sadie Shepherd and I'm very honored to be able to present the Platinum Eagle Award tonight at Ivy's Day ceremony.
My name is Lily Umeda. This year we had so many great applicants from on campus and online students, and it was such a hard decision just to come up with one person because every single application was such unique and special in its own way.
At this time, we would also like to thank the faculty and students that helped form and figure out who would be the winners of the Platinum Eagle Award. It was just very competitive this year, and we're very thankful for everyone who helped out. So, at this time, we would like to be able to present the awards to the runners-up first for the Women's Platinum Eagle Award, and this is in no particular order. Princess Uba, Fesler, Kimberly Hernandez, and then this year's 2019 Platinum Eagle Award goes to Samantha Merrill. And then for this year's runners-up for the male Platinum Eagle Award, in no particular order, is Kevin Coy, Isaac Langen, Dawson Brunswick, and then the male winner of the Platinum Eagle Award goes to Justin Hartman. At this time, I'd like to thank all the applicants that applied and also congratulations to the graduating class of 2019.
On behalf of Blue Key and Cardinal Key, we want to thank you for your attendance this evening and encourage you to have an enjoyable and memorable weekend in Chadron as we celebrate graduation and the success of family and friends. Please rise for the recessional and remain in your places until the royalty, the attendants, and the graduates have left the auditorium.